Okay. We are on the record, Pradeep Goel, EM17046. Sir, if you could unmute.
Good morning.
Good morning. Give me just a moment. Pull up your case. Sir, I have a proposed disposition from the city prosecutor that you would be entering a plea of guilty to defective vehicle headlamps, a 1-point violation. Is that your understanding?
That's my understanding.
And upon a plea of guilty, you'd be giving up your right to have a trial. Did you watch the video before court here today?
Sorry, I did not, Miss Honor.
Okay. Well, you have a right to be represented by an attorney. You're not represented by counsel today. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your admission?
I'm fine. I'm okay to have 1 point. My only request is there a way we can get some leeway on the fees? $115 is pretty expensive for me.
Okay. Well, sir, we'll, let's see. Your initial fee will be $40 is the court fine. There's a 30% surcharge, $9 fuel fee for a total of $81. Is that your understanding?
No, my understanding was $115 something, but
Okay.
if there's something you can help me on that fees, that'll be great.
Okay. Well, it's going to be $81 instead of $150. Does that work?
That's okay, yes.
Okay, thank you.
So how do I pay that fees?
So we're going to send you an email and you'll get that information of how to make your payment in the email, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, in front, your name?
Do I need to say my name again?
No, you're all good and you can hang up now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Jaramillo, if you please come forward. Give me just a moment to this center podium, sorry. Sir, it looks like we're going to set this over for a pre-trial conference. There's several things that the city prosecutor would like to see you do, and if you do, then that might take care of our case. 16 hours of community service, a petty theft class with a 300-word essay, no further violations, and you can't go to this Walmart. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Did you read or have read to you and sign this advisal of rights form?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding your rights?
No.
Okay. We're going to give you a new court date. If you give me just a moment. The new date will be the date. Yeah.
You can do June 29th.
It'll be June 29,
That 1:15.
and that'll be at 1:15. As long as you have those things taken care of, no further violations, no further contact with that location, we're in business, okay? So if you go out to the court clerk's window on the way out, they'll have a sheet of paper that gives you all these things and where to take the class so that you can get this all taken care of and move your head with your life, okay?
All right.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Hey, Trenton Smith, are you online? Trenton Smith?
I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Sir, I have a proposed disposition whereby the city prosecutor indicates you'd be entering a plea of guilty to improper lane use, a 3-point violation. Upon a plea of guilty to that charge, then the balance of your case would be dismissed. Sir, did you watch the video regarding advisal of rights before speaking to me today?
Yes.
And has anyone promised you anything other than what we have just spoken about here on the record in order to have you enter this plea?
No, they did not.
Okay. If you give me just a moment. Okay, sir, in looking at your history, I'll note a first offense fine of $60. There's a 30% surcharge, $9 fuel charge, $20 court costs, and that's a total of $107. Sir, we're going to send you an email about that so that you know how to take care of it and put this behind you, move ahead with things.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. Paul Brayfogle. Paul Brayfogle. No, okay. Ricardo Valdez. Ricardo Valdez.
Your Honor, Chris Ovalantu Hoppy, registration 44218 on behalf of Mr. Valdez.
Thank you. I have an understanding that he would be entering a plea of guilty to 1-point defective vehicle headlamps. Is that correct?
Correct.
And upon a plea of guilty to that charge, the balance of this case would be dismissed. Counsel, do you have authority to act on behalf of your client?
I do.
Okay. And any questions about how we're proceeding today?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Then as to defective vehicle headlamps, how does your client plead?
Guilty.
Okay, we'll impose a defective vehicle headlamp first offense fine of $40. There's a $30 surcharge, $20 court costs, $9 fuel surcharge for a total of $81. Thank you very much.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Just a moment. We'll send out an email to you about that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hey, Paul Bregfoyle. Paul Bregfoyle.
Bry Fogel, yes, sir. I'm right here. Sorry, you missed me a second ago. I couldn't get my microphone to unmute.
Okay. Sir, I do have a proposed disposition from the city attorney whereby you would be entering a plea of guilty to improper lane use, a 3-point violation. Upon a plea of guilty to that charge, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay. Looks like you have a clear driving record. Sir, did you watch the video prior to the commencement of our proceedings today?
Yes, sir, I did. I understand all my constitutional rights.
Okay, very good. Then as to improper lane usage, a 3-point violation, sir, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will accept that plea, find it to be knowing and voluntary. Just a moment.
Does the court need factual basis?
Sure. I understand you were over 23 over the speed limit, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I was on my way to pick up my friend, and they needed a ride to the emergency room, so that was why I was speeding. They were going into anaphylactic shock. They had an allergic reaction to something they'd eaten.
Oh, okay,
But yeah,
well,
I have no excuse for speeding, obviously. I just was trying to get there as quick as I can. I wasn't really paying attention to how fast I was going.
okay. Well, it's good to help out a friend. We all need a good friend. So, sir, your fine is going to be $60. Here's $30 surcharge, $20 court costs, a $9 fuel surcharge for a total of $107.
Okay.
Okay,
And-
thank you, sir.
And will I get an email on
Yes.
where to?
We'll send
Okay.
you an email. It'll give you instructions on how to take care of that, and
Okay.
we'll go from there.
And then how long do I have to pay that?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay, perfect. Well, thank you. I appreciate everything, and you have a good day.
Thank you. Flora.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, Miss Flora. Could you tell me how you pronounce your name?
It's Ombogo Epson Jonu Jofa. It's actually a mixage of my maiden name and my husband's last names.
Okay.
And Epson means spouse of, is the abbreviation of spouse of in French. They just
Interesting.
they just wrote everything on my paper. So I have to be called spouse of.
Okay, spousal. Well, thank you for that clarification. Ma'am, I have a proposed disposition from the city attorney that indicates that you'd enter a plea of guilty to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation. Upon a plea of guilty to that charge, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes, that's my understanding.
Okay. You are not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today?
Yes, I did, and I watched the video.
Very good. Has anyone promised you anything in order to have you enter this plea today?
No.
Okay. Then as to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation, ma'am, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will accept that plea, find it to be knowing and voluntary. Let's see. See, it looks like your driving history is good. Your fine will be $40. There's some court costs of $20, 30% surcharge, and a $9 fuel service charge for a total of $81.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to send you an email how to take care of that. And so look for that email, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, Oscar Alejandro Gonzalez.
Oscar Alejandro González, por favor.
Sí, aquí estoy.
Yes, I'm here.
Sir, I have a proposed disposition from the city attorney that indicates upon a plea of guilty to an amended charge of 55 and a 45, a 4-point violation, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Señor, que llevo aquí una disposición que indica que si se declara culpable a un cargo de ir de alta velocidad 55 en una zona de 45, le darán la multa de 4 puntos y el saldo que queda en ese caso. ¿Eso es su entendimiento de cómo quiere arreglar el caso hoy día, señor?
Sí, correcto.
That's correct.
Sir, you're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today?
Señor, no está representado por un abogado. ¿Has tenido suficiente tiempo de pensar en lo que le están ofreciendo?
Sí, sí.
Yes.
Okay. And sir, did you watch the video prior to court today?
Y señor, ¿usted viste el video antes de entrar al tribunal esta mañana?
Sí, lo miré.
Yes, I saw it.
Okay. Do you have any questions for the court today?
¿Algunas preguntas para el tribunal hoy día, señor?
No, ninguna.
None.
Okay. Then as to speeding, 55 and a 45, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Listo, entonces en la infracción de manejar en alta velocidad 55 en una zona de 45, ¿cómo se declara, señor? ¿Culpable o no culpable?
Culpable.
Guilty.
I will accept that plea, find it to be knowing and voluntary. Sir, you're fine. Go ahead.
Aceptaré su declaración y lo hago viendo que lo has hecho voluntariamente y conscientemente. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sir, I'll note your fine is $80. There's a $20 court cost, 30% surcharge, $9 fuel surcharge for a total of $133. Sir, we will send you an email on how to take care of that.
Bueno, señor, la multa para hoy sería $80, más $20 el costo del tribunal, más 30% de sobrecargos, más $9 de costos de petróleo, y su multa en total sería $133. Le mandaremos un correo electrónico para avisarle cómo puede pagar esa multa.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. You can hang up, sir.
Muchas gracias. Nos estamos despidiendo. Se puede colgar. Pase buen día.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Mhm.
He had a warrant.
Oh,
If you screen real quick, and then there's a $50 court or warrant fee. you want to keep, make him pay it on the, I gave him his due date, the same as the pretrial date,
Okay,
but I just wanted to put it on the paperwork before he left the window. And vacate the ROA if you want to vacate the warrant or keep it active till his pretrial date.
okay.
Look at the top. You'll see the red there. And it'll just say.
Oh,
in this
got it.
case.
Great.
Just something to, if you see red, I know sometimes it seems like a lot of stuff can be added to it.
It does, yeah. So,
Thank you.
yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're waiting on some paperwork. Thank you.
So for the 2 weeks. What other one do I use? 21.
Thank you. Okay. Eldernine Nicholson.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. This is EM 3734. Ma'am, I have before me a proposed disposition from the city attorney that indicates upon a plea of guilty to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation, the balance of your case would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, did you watch the video before you started court here today?
Yes, sir.
And you're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get your case up here. You're appearing electronically by Zoom. Do you consent to proceed in this manner?
Yes.
Then as to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will accept that plea, find it to be knowing and voluntary. Anything you want to tell me about this?
I regret it.
Was there an accident?
Yeah, there was an accident. I was coming home from a friend's house. And I was watching their little kids, and I had just dropped their little kids off. And I was coming home and I started to experience a headache and some ear pain. And when I was driving, and unfortunately, that was the part of the, like the cause of my accident. And so I hit my brakes, and unfortunately, I didn't stop in time. That I hit the person in front of me. But
Is anyone injured?
no, the person that I hit, his car was mildly damaged. My van took the brunt of it. I have injuries, just minor injuries from the airbags deploying.
Okay.
But yeah, but that's it. And I was taken to the emergency room to get checked out. But yeah,
Well, there was an accident, so I'm imposing a fine of $100. Here's a $30% surcharge, $20 court costs, $9 fuel charge for a total of just a moment, $159. And hopefully you just drive carefully, and if you're having distress, pull over or have a friend pick you up, okay?
yes, I understand. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Do I leave now?
Yeah, we're going to send you an email about how to take care of that.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay, Roberto Ramirez Hernandez. Mr. Roberto Hernandez is assisted by the court's interpreter. Thank you very much, sir. This is case EM 17028. Sir, your name? Thank you. Sir, you're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea?
Yes.
And this indicates that the city prosecutor's proposing a plea of guilty to speeding 55 into 45. It's 10 miles over a 4-point violation. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Did you read this advisal of rights form or have it read to you or watch the video prior to our court today?
Yes.
And has anyone promised you anything other than what we have spoken about here on the record in order to have you enter this admission? Just a moment, let me pull up your case. There we go. Looks like there was a ticket last October, also for speeding. You need to slow it down or you'll be a pedestrian, right? Okay.
That's correct.
Okay. So just a moment. Let's see. Your fine here will be $120. There's a $30, 30% surcharge, $20 court costs, a $9 fuel surcharge for a total of $185. Let's if you please go to the court clerk's window, they'll have paperwork for you regarding payment or payment arrangements. Thank you. Yes. So let's see, that one's done. This one. Okay. Luis Alonso Granados. Sir, your name?
Luis Alonso Bejarano Granados.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
Good morning. Sir, just a moment. Let me pull up your case. Okay. Sir, the city prosecutor has reviewed your case. He says it's going to set this over only 1 month for a pretrial conference, and you've got some work to do. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Okay, do you think you can get this taken care of in the next 4 months or next 4 weeks?
yes.
Okay. Anything from the city? Okay. Sir, we're going to give you a new court date. Just a moment. June 16 at 1:30? 1:30 on that date. You are ordered to have this property in compliance prior to our next court date. You've just told me that you can do that, so you can't come back to court and tell me it was too hard, you didn't understand, or you didn't know, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is it that you need to get taken care of? Number of cars, it looks like?
Driving.
Trucks?
Maybe.
Okay, but you know what you need to do, right?
No.
Okay, we're going to make a note here, compliance. By June 16. And you should expect that code enforcement will be out there to take a look at what's going on. And, you know, if you need help getting this taken care of, they have a lot of resources that could help you get this taken care of. So we're not going to have a problem when we come back, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you. See you on the 16th. There's a stop at the court clerk's window on the way out. They'll have some paperwork for you here today. Thank you.
You have a good day. Thank you.
Daisy Bustamante Marro,
Yeah, Marufo.
Marufo. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I don't like that last name. Don't go by it.
Okay, well, yeah, I can't do anything about that in this court, but ma'am, in this case, the city attorney says that upon a plea of guilty to improper lane change, a 3-point violation, then the original speeding charge would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Correct. Yes.
You are not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your admission?
Yes. Yes, I have.
And you're appearing electronically by Zoom. Do you consent to proceed in this manner?
Correct.
Okay. Let's see. Well, there's quite a bit of driving history here. What, well, it's not very recent. Let's see. Well, yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cases this year. Is
This
that
year?
right?
No, it's only been 2 cases. Because I got one in February, and then this one. The other ones were just one was in 2019. That because of COVID was like it kept getting postponed,
Oh.
postponed.
Right, I see that. I see that. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out. Otherwise, we'd have
Yeah.
had a problem here. So I note that, let's see. Okay, your fine is going to be $90. There's a 30% surcharge, $20 court costs, $9 fuel charge for a total of $146, but you need to slow it down because if you get another ticket, you may have some issues with your driving privilege. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're appearing by Zoom. Do you consent to proceed in this manner?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Then we're going to send you an email how to take care of this fine. You don't want to be coming back on any more tickets. Understood? Okay, thank
Understood.
you.
Thank you.
You can sign off. Thank you.
You're probably gonna have to do some type of order releasing the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line
Mhm.
is they can have the dog stay once they pay $110 to the shelter. They tell me they have the $110.
Okay.
This is some of my reasoning, and also the report says the dog was not in
Mhm.
bad shape. And I actually saw pictures from inside the car.
Oh,
There appears like there's a sun shield. I mean, I know, like it's still hot.
Mhm.
And there appeared to be dog food. And he says the dog food thing also has water on the other side and that he had a fan plugged in. So
okay.
you don't have to kill him on the phone.
No. But I'll call you up. I'll have you come up. We'll make a record. Okay, Samuel Dazo, EM 13013. Your name, please?
Samuel Dazo.
Thank you, and thank you for your patience with us this morning. So we're here today about a couple of different things. First is hearing to determine whether the animal in question should be released. And it's my understanding that there's a shelter fee of $110. You can take care of that today? Okay, is that, I have to ask you to answer out loud. Thank you. You're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about what you're doing here today in order to take care of this case?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to release this animal and any record from the city
Sure.
prosecutor.
Judge, we reached plea bargain when the defense is going to plead guilty to the mistreatment charge. The city's willing to release the dog today. Officer Ontiveros' report, when they actually got to the dog appeared to be. I've seen photos of inside, there was a dog in the of the defendant's car. And what basically happened is some unknown citizen the defendant.
In the vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was a fan running, according to the defendant. I could not. Now we all know if it's hot in a car, and they really gonna. But
yes.
The city never found the guy who broke up. What the condition of the dog was. There are some state laws about what you're supposed to do when you made an announcement, like anyone who left their dog in their car. That aside.
Yes.
So I've advised him in the future to take it.
Right. Sir, anything you want to tell me about this?
Why I left him in the car for about an hour. I'm currently homeless right now. I have chafing and stuff. On the 22nd, I will be getting a stipend of $850.
Good.
For a place. But I was going in there to take a quick shower, and so I did leave him in there.
Okay. Well, then, as to the mistreatment, code section 4-2000 B subsection I, how do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'll accept that plea, find it to be knowing and voluntary. Sir, there are costs to the shelter of $110. I'm going to make a notation that the animal is subject to release. And these are, you know, tough times for you, but we need to take care of our people we're taking care of and the animals we're taking care of, and making sure perhaps someone else can watch the dog briefly while you go take the shower, whatever you need to do. I understand that. But the city attorney has indicated, and I think you should be well aware that they're watching. They know who you are. And so make arrangements, okay? I am not imposing a fine. There are $20 court costs, $9 fuel charge. And then you'll have to pay for storage of the animal and it'll be released to you. And then, you know, don't do this anymore.
Right.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Check out at the window. They'll have some paperwork for you here today.
Thank you.
Yes. Cindy Corrado. If you could make yourself visible. Thank you. Did I get your name right?
Yes, Corrado.
Okay, thank you. Just a moment, let me pull up your case. Okay. Ma'am, I have a proposed disposition whereby it would be entering a plea of guilty to unlawful, let's see, obstructed window was 0-point violation. It appears you had no prior violations and you, there was a bit of an accident. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Was anyone injured?
No, no one was injured.
Okay. And then as to obstructed window, a 0-point violation, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
We'll impose, just a moment, a $20 fine. There's a $30 surcharge, $9 fuel surcharge, $20 court costs, for a total of $55. We'll send you an email how to take care of that. Please follow up within a week, okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Yeah.
You can hang up.
Back in this files and then she's just evaporated.
Oh, she's on here now. Okay, I'll send you guys into a different room. Miss Piles, please join breakout room number 2. Oh. That's true. It could be worse. How's the desk going with your knee there?
Yes, that's.
I put something there.
I relieved it up.
I did.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I was like, oh, we can't get in the drawers. I'm like, do you need to get in the drawers?
He's like, no, I'm like, okay, good. Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Miss Piles, please join breakout room 2.
Oh,
Thank you. Hey, she's in your room now.
Just come in my office when you're done. A beautiful day outside.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. You're like, oh, it's perfect, perfect weather. No wind. Which is great.
I didn't try the blinds today because I know last week they weren't working.
Correct.
Look like they're up a little bit more. Let's see.
Mhm. Then you got to get him back down.
That was my last approved session. I probably go to the doctor on Friday for my appointment where I just have to tell them about what I journaled after the last procedure so that they can then schedule the next fake procedure which I have to do for the insurance before I can have the real one done. For my husband, I go, 6 months, 6 solid months of pain, what's another 2 months? I just,
Please, I can't bear
But-
another moment.
too grateful, right?
That sucks you back into a brain accident.
Okay.
Okay, LaQuisha Piles.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am, thank you for your patience with us. It's my understanding that the proposal is to set this over for a pre-trial conference, and there's a few things that if you do, then the city attorney will dismiss your case. 16 hours of community service.
Okay.
An adult petty theft class with a 300-word essay, and no further violations, and you have to stay out of this Walmart. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
You're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea today?
Yes, I have.
And did you watch the video prior to the commencement of court today?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you're appearing by Zoom. Do you consent to proceed electronically in this manner?
Yes, I do.
Then we're going to set this over for a pretrial conference in about 6 weeks. So just a
And-
moment.
And
Go
all
ahead.
of my things have to be completed by the 6 weeks court date.
That's correct.
Okay.
You want to follow up with them right away. You don't want to wait until the last minute, okay?
Okay. And can I ask another question?
Yes, ma'am.
By the case, once I complete everything and it being dismissed, does that mean it will be off of my record?
Not initially. You can petition to have the matter sealed, and the court clerks can help you with that information once we get to that point.
Okay, but that won't be I won't be able to do that until the 6 weeks.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, let me make a couple notes here. We're going to give you a new court date. That will be June 29th?
Yes.
June 29th at 1:30.
Okay.
And, get this taken care of and do your community service, any nonprofit. And no further violations.
And then for my community service, can
Yes.
can I do that? Does that count as like volunteer work? Because I do cheer, which I volunteer to do. Do you have to have something signed off? Or how
Yeah,
does,
we'll need a letter from whoever supervises you saying that you did it. It's
Okay.
okay if the cheer's a community thing and you're not being paid for it, that's fine.
okay.
Then make sure and get something on some letterhead. So if we needed to, we could call and verify it, okay?
Okay. And then the petty theft class, will you email me the information for that class?
Yes, ma'am. You'll get an email addressing each of these things.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. This is another warrant case, so I'll add an order vacating the warrant. Okay.
The clocks that were here at the 8:30 Zoom, so they're done.
Okay.
We can grab some files.
Okay, I'll be back. Alejandro Montes Gonzalez.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you. Sir, it's my understanding you have an attorney, is that correct?
Yeah, but he called me about 30 minutes ago and he had I guess a case this morning that went to trial, so he couldn't make it.
Okay, well, we're going to give you a new court date in about 6 weeks. That'll be June 29th
Okay.
at 1:30.
Let me write this down real quick.
Yeah,
June 29th at what time?
9:30.
9:30, okay.
I'm sorry, 1:30, June
Oh.
29th at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Okay, June 29th at 1:30, okay.
Okay, tell your attorney so they know if they can't be here on that day, they know what they need to do, okay?
Okay, and then is it
Right,
gonna
the
be another
city
Zoom?
attorney was talking about doing an alive at 25 for a deal, so you want to follow up with that.
Can you say that
Okay.
again? I'm sorry.
So it's, if you do the Alive at 25 class, that'll help a lot, okay? But I can't order you to do it right now because we're really not doing anything in your case until your attorney's here.
Alive at 25, what is that?
It's a driving safety class put on by the State Patrol.
By doing that class, would it help my case?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
How do I sign up for that?
Contact the State Patrol office,
Okay.
you know, the one right on 85 here.
Okay, okay.
And then, but that's the proposed disposition, but your attorney's not here, so we're really not doing anything today.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Can I leave now?
Yes, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, bye.
Let's see.
Carnage for nice cars today. Brand new Acura, Jaguar.
Okay, Judy Inman, EM 14061. Thank you. Ma'am, your name? Thank you. Let's see.
Excuse me, I'm a little hard of hearing, so
Okay, I'll try and keep my voice up.
I'm sorry.
I'll try and keep my voice up. Can you hear me? Okay, so we have those hearing devices in back.
Is there one underneath the little podium there? Do you know? No, let me grab one.
Ma'am, does that help?
Yes,
Great. Ma'am, in your case, the city prosecutor says upon a plea of guilty to defective vehicle, a 2-point violation, the failure to yield charge would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
yes, sir.
You are not represented by counsel today. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea?
Yes, I have.
And has anyone promised you anything other than what we have just spoken about here on the record in order to have you enter this plea?
No,
Okay, then as to 2 points defective vehicle, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
could I plead guilty?
And did you watch the video regarding advisement of rights?
I did.
Okay. It looks like you hit a car. What happened?
Well, in my own heart and mind, I was at 96 and Highway 2. I had gotten out. Light was flashing yellow, but then they fell on then to red as far as my own heart goes.
Okay, but there was a bit of a collision. Anybody hurt?
No,
Okay. Well, ma'am, your fine is $100. There's 2 points assessed against your driving privilege. Please drive carefully.
I will, sir.
Thank you. If you just leave that hearing device at the counter, go to the court clerk's window. They'll take care of it there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, please turn it off and then just leave it there and then we'll.
Collect it. Thank you.
Judge Gino Nicholas.
Nicholas and I go way back. Way back.
Nicholas,
Oh,
way
yeah.
back. Can you shoot to kill Miller Moss? Is that okay? So-
Like I still on the breakout room?
Okay, Oscar Ruiz.
Yeah.
Ruiz. Your name, please?
Oscar Ruiz.
Thank you. Sir, it's my understanding you'd like to set this matter for trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. We'll get a trial date, just a moment. Sure. Sir, we will note your not guilty plea. Sir, did you read this advisement of right or have it read to you? Did you?
No.
Did you watch the video prior to coming in the courtroom? Okay. Do you know if you're going to be hiring an attorney on your case? Okay. We are going to give you a court date, and then that'll be available for you in writing at the clerk's window. Just a moment. Officer Kevin. This says.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's good that they do this ahead of time.
Yeah, we have to. send it
Yeah,
to their
yeah,
faces.
that's a good idea. Okay, June 22nd at 2:30 in the afternoon.
That is an interpreter.
All right.
And it is an interpreter matter. Thank you for your assistance, sir. Okay, we'll see you back at that time. Go to the clerk's window. They'll have paperwork for you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's beyond an interpreter day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we have Rustam Nuramovich Muskieto. Is that even closer?
Rustam Musaev, yeah.
And sir, how would you say your name?
Yeah, Rustam, R-U-S-T-I-M, Rustam.
Yeah. Yes, and your last name?
Musaev, M-U-S-A-Y-E-V.
Okay. And sir, did you watch the video about your rights before court today?
Yes.
Okay. This indicates that you'd be entering a plea of guilty to unsafe lane change, or excuse me, to defective vehicle, 2 points, and the unsafe lane change would be dismissed. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
You're not represented by counsel. Have you had enough time to think about this prior to entering your plea?
Yes.
Anybody promise you anything other than what we have just spoken about in order to have you enter this plea?
No.
You're appearing by Zoom. Do you consent to proceed electronically?
Okay.
You agree to appear electronically?
Yes.
Okay. Then as to 2-point defective vehicle, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will accept that plea, find it to be knowing and voluntary. Let me look up your case, just a moment.
Okay.
Just a moment. I do have his stuff ready. You want me to send you this? Yeah, Okay, I wasn't sure if I should jump it or not, but yeah, I'll go ahead and put in the system. Okay. And then-
Okay, it looks like you had a ticket in Arvada, but it was over a year ago. Is that correct?
In Arvada?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
January of last year.
January last year, yes.
Okay. Then I will impose a first offense fine of $40. There's a $30% surcharge, $20 court costs, $9 fuel charge for a total of $81. Sir, we will send you an email that
Okay.
says how you can pay this fine,
Okay,
and please drive carefully.
thank you, sir. Thank you very much. have a
Thank
good-
you.
Mhm. Okay.
You can hang up.
Okay. Leave.
Mhm.
Judy's.
Judy.
You did, instead of 6-0, you did 6-1 for James Van Horn. I was confused too, because I went to go do her file and you did it under James Van Horn. And it
Oh.
looks like just a number.
Okay.
So a 1 instead of 0.
So what's the number? Yeah.
14060.
146060.
Zeros in front of the 1.
146060.
No, 060. Zeros and then 1 4.
Okay. So this is what it should be.
Yes.
Okay.
And we did it under Van Horn.
Okay, which is
6-1.
I'll correct that.
Okay, I'll leave it in there so you can believe it as well. Jeez, I'm like, I know there's a mess up on it. Can you just do something?
okay. Let's see, where are we here? Judy. So now ROA. That was $100, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Thank you.
Judy's corrected.
Yes. Okay, so if you do me a favor,
Mhm.
click this here.
Mhm.
Oh, that's why. Okay. So go back, pull up this number with the 1 though at the end.
Mhm.
And then I'll just have you delete that order.
2, 3, 4, 601.
Yeah.
Six one, not 601.
Mhm.
Got it.
No, it is 6-1. It's like there's a number missing.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yep, that one. Okay, so if you
Van
go-
Horn.
Yeah. Go down in the ROAs. Order.
Mhm.
If you click this
Mhm.
and delete,
Okay,
that will get rid of that.
I'm sure.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I have a general rule that I will write down 2 names and maybe 3. However, if the names are impossible to pronounce, I write out every detail of every name just to enjoy the course trying to pronounce
names.
Thank you. Gee,
Man, it was tough.
yeah,
Tough name day.
the one lady